Exactly a month after the SIT began probing the case of sexual assault and abuse against Prajwal Revanna, the Hassan MP, in a video statement released on May 27th, has said that he will return to India on May 31st and appear for investigation. This comes just as the Ministry of External Affairs had begun processing the Karnataka government's request to revoke the diplomatic passport of Prajwal Revanna. Will the Hassan MP keep his word? What do the locals in Hassan and the JDS party workers have to say about the actions of their MP? What is the plight of the women who've been doubly wronged in this nightmare? Namaskara. Welcome to Decode Karnataka, a show where we give you the most incisive analysis on everything you need to know about the state. Political clout, caste privilege, family influence, and a seat of power. Prajwal Revanna had it all. What he also had, according to the people of Hassan, was arrogance and an absolute disinterest to work for the constituency that had voted him as its representative. In the weeks after the scandal came to light, the JDS positioned itself on the side of law and extended complete support for the investigation. Just last week, Deve Gowda also issued a stern warning to Prajwal Revanna, asking him to return home and face the law or suffer the family's ire. But at the same time, the Gowda family has also defended H.D. Revanna, calling the abduction case against him a political ploy to tarnish the family's reputation and, more importantly, making the leaking of video clips through pen drives the focus of their argument. Yes, the distribution of video clips without masking the identity of the survivors is a despicable and indefensible crime and must be investigated. But we cannot and must not let ourselves be distracted from what this case really is: the sexual abuse and assault of scores of helpless women by a man in a position of power. Now that the accused is set to return to India for questioning, let's go back to where it all started and speak to Senior Assistant Editor Satish GT, who has been closely following the Prajwal Revanna case from Hassan. Hi Satish, welcome to Decode Karnataka. So you've been following and reporting this Prajwal Revanna case ever since the videos started circulating and the sexual abuse case broke out. So you have spoken to JDS party workers, activists in Hassan, the people of Hassan. So give me an understanding of what is happening on the ground, and especially on two fronts. One is the actual case itself of sexual abuse, and the other is the pen drive case that has now emerged, where people are calling for punishment to those who leak the videos and put the pen drives in Hassan everywhere. So tell us what's happening.
Thank you, Nalme. For the latest at this moment, what is happening in Hassan is Prajwal's latest video is going viral. That the video statement that he released just a few minutes ago, it's going viral. Everybody is discussing about that. And as you also have watched that, in that video, he says that he was under depression after listening to some comments by some political leaders, and he was in isolation. That's all he said. But people of Hassan very well know who have been in depression, who have been in isolation for the last 1 month, more than a month. It's been more than a month when the videos that he allegedly filmed, that video clips went viral just a few days before the election. Since then, many people, many survivors, you can say the survivors in this case, have been, they have been very hardly hit by the development. Many of them still not come out of their houses. They have not spoken to anybody. And since the issue came to light, whenever you see 2-3 people or small group gathering anywhere in Hassan, invariably this issue comes in their discussion. Everybody is discussing about that, and as you said, there are two folds in this. One is that the first crime that Mr. Prajwal Revanna allegedly sexually harassed many women, and he filmed his act on his camera, mobile camera. And the second part is how the video got leaked to public and how it went viral. Many people in the initial days discussed about the video content, and they were curious to know who were people in the video. Gradually, when the SIT was formed, when there was gradually after the investigation began, supporters of the JDS and the people who were having some sympathy for the party, they started shifting the focus on the other issue, the second issue, that is who leaked it. Still, because everybody knows that the videos went viral just days before the election, anybody could make out that this was politically motivated leak, just to score political mileage ahead of the elections, just to dent the prospects of Mr. Prajwal Revanna. Nobody can deny that fact. Now, as of now, in Hassan, people are discussing both of these issues. Many of as you all know, that two people who were who were earlier seen with a former BJP MLA have been arrested by the SIT police in connection with the leak of the video clippings, and many people have been raided who were allegedly involved in the same uh, case. I mean, video leak case. This is the status, and now Hassan is becoming a place for the major protest that is happening on May 30th. As soon as the event was disclosed, I mean, the protest was announced, the JDS leaders, including former Chief Minister Kumaraswamy, termed it as a state government-sponsored protest. And a couple of days ago, district JDS president, who happens to be a former MLA K.S. Lingesh, in a press conference said that yes, everybody has got the right to protest, and if you want to speak about Prajwal Revanna, we have no issue. But if you come and talk, you should not tolerate. You should not talk about Deve Gowda or Kumaraswamy or Revanna. That is his condition.
Right.
He openly said that we won't tolerate if you speak about these people. That's what he said.
So you have rightly, brought me to my next question, which is that the Gowda family itself, right? You spoke about how this they're okay with speaking about Prajwal Revanna and protest against them, but not the party. So Hassan is the fortress of the Gowda family, and it has the sort of sweeping influence. Can you talk about that? What sort of power and hold do they have over the people of Hassan? And in your recent interactions with people and party workers on the ground, is there a sense of sort of shift in trust or in the loyalty towards the family?
Of course, the present development, the cases against Prajwal Revanna has definitely, hit the image of the parties to a certain extent. But the party for the last 60 years, not the party, but Deve Gowda and his family has, they have good control over the district. Deve Gowda got elected to state assembly in 1962 for the first time. Since then, he has been playing in a very active role in Karnataka politics. After 30 years, maybe in 1994, that's the time when Revanna became a first-time MLA for the first time. Since then, he has been the de facto high command of the party affairs in the district. He decides the candidates for the MLA elections or MP elections. He holds the party. He dictates terms with the party. And since 1995, if I remember right, he has been the chairman of Hassan Milk Union. That is the organization which has the network in every village. Earlier, Revanna was member. Has been an MLA for almost 25 years, and he held very important portfolios like PWD, Energy, and his one son is MLC, another son is Prajwal Revanna, his MP, about whom we are talking about, and his wife Bhavani Revanna, she served as ZP member. She also held the post of a standing committee chairperson. Like that, they are everywhere, and even with the recruitment of Hassan Milk Union or the HDCC, the Hassan District Cooperative Bank, or whenever they were in power, through different recruitment agencies, they have helped the people. In sense, they you can say why there is so much influence, because many people have been benefited by this family in many senses. Many have got jobs, many have got better postings, and like that. And whenever there is an opposition, they won't. They have been very, harsh, or we can say that they have been very active in. Very using the official machinery to any to defeat the opposite candidate. Uh,
mm,
they
mm.
don't tolerate any opposite voice in their
Yeah.
constituency.
Yeah.
Like that, they have been controlling the things, and
Mm, mm,
as a reporter, I have seen whenever Revanna holds a meeting, he openly ridicules officers. He is known for his arrogance,
mm,
and
mm,
like that, that is seen in his son's behavior also, because
mm,
he
mm.
has been MP for 5 years. He hardly nobody in Hassan remembers him talking about any of the serious issues of concern to
Yeah.
his constituency in parliament.
Mm,
That there is arguments. They are known for that. We will
mm,
get
mm.
somehow get elected in the next
Mm.
election. This is because of, and there is also caste factor,
Yeah.
and they have been supported by the major. The dominant caste, that is Okaligas in Hassan. Like that, they're still holding. Reigns of power in the district. Whoever comes to the power in the state, at
Mm,
Bangalore,
mm,
capital,
mm.
in terms of Hassan, they
Mm,
rule Hassan. So this is a very serious crime that is being
mm,
in
mm.
the allegations are very serious.
Yeah.
Definitely, the party or the party's workers, they're feeling the heat. They
Mm,
can't go and when the videos went viral,
mm,
just 2 days or 3 days before the election, some of the workers felt, embarrassed to go and ask for the, appeal to the voters for the candidate,
yeah.
on behalf of the candidate. That was
Mm,
there, but
mm,
gradually they are shifting the focus. They are shifting the narrative. They're telling that
yeah.
circulating the videos is a bigger crime or major, serious crime than the actual what happened. The,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that, they are covering up the issue.
Okay.
Gradually, they are not in favor of defending, and they are not defending Prajwal Revanna as such. But
Mm.
we want the party. We want the
Got
party
it.
to be remain as it is. That's what they are feel.
So, Satish, you've also had the opportunity of speaking to, secondary sources or people who are close to the families of some of the survivors. What is their suffering like? What are they going through right now? What is happening?
Yeah. In my view, there are two sets of survivors.
Mm,
One that we are talking about is actual, they are survivors of the sexual harassment case.
Mm, mm,
In this case, as I said earlier, I have not spoken to any of the survivors, but I
mm.
have interacted with the people who are familiar with the survivors, who
Yeah.
family, friends, and
Yeah.
friends. And through them, what I could gather is that they want privacy. All the survivors, because they are still in shock, they are in
Yeah.
depression, they
Mm,
don't want to meet anybody,
mm.
because their pain or their suffering is, I don't have no words to explain that.
Right.
And because when if there is a tragedy at home, if there is any death or accident or some other tragedy, there will be friends or relatives to come and visit them and console them.
Mm,
But
mm,
this is a different thing. This is unrelatable. They can't share it with anybody.
mm,
And I'm told many of the people have shifted their houses to, they have gone to farmhouses in remote places. They
mm,
are
mm.
trying hard to ensure that their children or family members do not get access to internet or TV,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
the issue is not discussed. And one
Mm,
of the activist friend told me that whoever goes to goes to meet any of the survivors, the survivor will think that the video he or she has already watched it. How
yeah.
to face them? That is very difficult for them,
Mm,
and I don't know. Only survivors can explain what they are going through. What
yeah.
we whatever we could collect only through the secondary sources, as you said.
Mm, mm,
And I believe the second set of victims are the people of Hassan.
mm,
As the
mm.
videos went viral, many content creators are making fun of people in Hassan.
Mm,
This is
mm,
very
mm.
strange thing. Though
Yeah.
there is instruction from the police not to do like that. But
Mm,
if I say that I have come from Hassan, if somebody's come from Hassan,
mm.
invariably people will make a mark, will make a,
Ridicule.
yeah, ridicule them. How what's happening? Well, I have interacted with people in Hassan, Holenasipura, and other areas.
Mm.
They're mincing no words to criticize Prajwal Revanna.
Okay.
That somebody they have been very harsh against him in their comments. I think that this will continue for some more time. I don't know how
Mm.
people will react to him when he comes back here, or if he contests elections again. I don't know how the people will react, but as of now, people are very much angry with Prajwal Revanna, and to a certain extent, their family also. They feel that they should not have fielded him for the election, because
Okay.
everybody knows that the family was very well aware of this incident.
Yeah.
Prajwal Revanna is returning to India just in time for the results of the Lok Sabha elections. He has pleaded innocence and claimed that the charges against him are false. Even as he places his confidence in the court of law, one wonders about the survivors, who have been left to deal with the devastating consequences of this reprehensible crime and their fight for justice. For more such analysis, tune into Decode Karnataka with me, Nalme Nachiyar. Subscribe to The Hindu for more such stories and videos.